Hi there, my name is Richard McMunn from the interview training company, passmyinterview.com, and in this tutorial, I'm going to teach you how to pass a Microsoft interview. So if you have a job interview coming up with Microsoft for any role whatsoever, please make sure you stay tuned and watch this presentation fully from beginning to end, because I will help to make you the standout candidate. And to achieve that goal, this is what I'm going to cover. I'm going to give you a list of common Microsoft interview questions that I recommend you prepare for. I will also give you suggested answers to those questions to help you succeed at your interview. I will also give you some important tips on how you can be the standout candidate at your Microsoft job interview. And finally, I will tell you about further resources you can get access to, including these slides, to help you succeed. So 4 reasons why I recommend you watch this presentation fully from beginning to end. Now, just very quickly, before I get into the Microsoft job interview training presentation, my name is Richard McMunn. That is me there in the center of the screen. I've been helping people for over 20 years now to pass their job interviews, and I always do that by giving you unique, top scoring answers you cannot find anywhere else. On that basis, please make sure you subscribe to this Career Vids channel by hitting the red button below the video, and then you won't miss out on any of the training videos I upload. You can also connect with me on LinkedIn if you want to. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video, and it is always great to connect with like-minded professionals such as yourself. Please also make sure you give the video a like, because that tells me you enjoy the content, and I will therefore create more for you. Okay, let's get into the training. So, the first Microsoft interview question I want you to prepare for is tell me about yourself. So this is likely to be the very first interview question that is asked during your Microsoft job interview. Now, we want you to get off to a flying start, and you can achieve that by giving the hiring manager details of the skills, the qualities, and the experience you have that will enable you to succeed in your chosen job role. My second tip is Microsoft is a high achieving organization. It is a brilliant company to work for. So let's make sure we give them a positive and enthusiastic answer that proves you really can add value to their already established team. So here is my suggested answer to this first Microsoft interview question, tell me about yourself. I am somebody who loves to work hard, because hard work develops good habits. Hard work enables you to continually learn, and it gives you a sense of achievement that makes you feel positive and satisfied in your work. I would say I am a high achiever, and everything I have done in my life and career to date has been to a very high standard. For example, in my last job, my manager always noted during my performance reviews that I was someone who could be relied upon to complete difficult tasks and projects under pressure. Microsoft is an organization that anyone would feel proud to work for, and if I do get the chance to become a member of your team, you have my word that I will always work hard, I will contribute positively to the goals of my team, and I will always focus on the long-term vision of the organization to ensure it maintains its position as a market innovator and leader. So that's a very strong answer. It's positive in nature, and you are talking about how you can contribute to their already established team, hence adding value to the Microsoft organization. Now, you can either pause the video if you want to and take a note of the questions and answers as I progress, or if you want to wait, I will tell you where you can download all of the questions and answers within this presentation and other ones very shortly. The next question that I want you to prepare for is, why do you want to work at Microsoft? Now, lots of people want to work for this great organization, so we really need to give reasons that are both genuine, honest, and that are based on how you are going to develop in your role at Microsoft. Because Microsoft obviously wants to hire people who are going to continually grow and develop in their roles. So here is my suggested answer to the interview question, why do you want to work for Microsoft? I want to work at Microsoft for 3 reasons. The first reason is this is a place where I see my long-term future. Microsoft has an unbelievable history that is steeped in innovation and continuous achievement. And I want to have a successful career with an organisation that will allow me to learn, grow and develop. The second reason is Microsoft is a place where I can be myself. I am an honest person who has lots of different skills and abilities, but I am also aware I still have a lot to learn. As the saying goes, knowledge can be learned, but trust has to be earned. And I feel this is a place I will be able to gain trust with my work colleagues and managers through hard work and an honest approach to tasks and projects. Finally, Microsoft creates some amazing products that literally change and improve people's lives. One of the things I enjoy doing at work is being creative, and what better place to put those creative skills to use than Microsoft? So that's another great answer to that common Microsoft interview question, why do you want to work at Microsoft? You'll see there that I have included 3 reasons. The majority of other candidates will probably just give one reason why they want to work there, but I think it's important to give 3 reasons. Now, don't go anywhere because I still have more questions to work through with you to help you pass your interview. But when you're ready, if you want to click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video, it takes you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, where you can download my full set of 21 Microsoft interview questions and brilliant answers, including the ones I am working through with you today. But here's the next question. What do you think the top 3 qualities needed to work at Microsoft are? So this is a difficult question. Now, it is important we give 3 qualities that show we have conducted some research into the values of the Microsoft organization. Now, really, there is no right or wrong answer to this Microsoft interview question. However, I have conducted some research for you, and the following 3 qualities are the ones I would choose when answering this tough Microsoft interview question. Here we go. Having conducted lots of research before applying for this job with Microsoft, I would say you need to be able to adapt and collaborate effectively, have a sense of partnership, treat people with respect, and overall be a nice person. Being willing to adapt and collaborate is important because you have to quickly change your direction of working to meet the demands of your project. You must collaborate because working at Microsoft means working with others as part of a team and also engaging with and dealing with external developers and contractors. A sense of partnership will always bring success to an organisation if it is embraced positively. And of course, treating people with respect and dignity will always make the working environment a happier place to be and, more importantly, highly productive. So those are the 3 top qualities that I would include in my answer to that question. What do you think the top 3 qualities needed to work at Microsoft are? What I like about that answer is you are not just giving the 3 qualities, you are explaining why they are important and the benefit each of them will bring. The next question. Now, this is a very difficult one. Tell me a time when you had to work with a difficult team member. Now, my advice when answering this behavioural type Microsoft interview question is to structure your answer using the STAR technique. You start off and you explain the situation you were in. You then tell the interviewer the task that needed to be done. You then go into detail about the action you took, and I would suggest this will be the bulk of your response. And then finally finish off and reveal the results of your actions. And the results should always be positive. So let's take a look at a sample answer to this tough Microsoft interview question. Tell me a time when you had to work with a difficult team member. And I will use the STAR technique to show you how effective it really is. Here we go. In my current job, my manager asked me to work on a web-based project with another department as they were short of staff due to sickness. Being somebody who is always open to a new challenge, I joined the team on the following Monday morning, and I made it one of my first jobs to get to know the team members and also find out which part of the project I would need to focus on. As soon as I joined the team, I could detect one of the more senior members of the group took a dislike to me. He kept talking over me during one of the team briefings, and so I decided to speak to him in private to try and build a better relationship with him. After the meeting was over, I approached him in private, introduced myself, and asked him for his advice on how he felt I should approach my own tasks whilst I was seconded to the team. He was initially quite frosty with me, but I persevered. After a few minutes of talking to him and continually asking him for help and advice, his tone changed and he became more approachable. Moving forward, I continued to collaborate with him and I showed my appreciation for his experience and expertise. Towards the end of my secondment to the project, we had built up a strong, positive working relationship that has lasted right up to this day. I like that answer because, number one, it is specific in nature. You are giving an actual example that you were in where you had to work with somebody who was difficult. But number two, you turn the situation around through being nice, through respect, and also through perseverance. And you are showing there that you don't take things personally and you always put the interests of the organization above everything else. So that's a great answer. The next Microsoft interview question I recommend you prepare for is, how would you deal with an external developer and contractors whilst working at Microsoft? So how would you deal with external developers and contractors whilst working at Microsoft? Now, obviously, working for Microsoft involves lots of collaboration and partnerships. Therefore, you will need effective communication and relationship building skills to succeed in the majority of roles. Here's my suggested answer. I would deal with them by, first of all, remembering that I'm working for Microsoft and therefore I should maintain professionalism and communicate in a manner that is commensurate with the brand. I would also be clear and concise in my communication. This is important because you have to set expectations and timescales in order to achieve your own projects. I would also be confident in my communication when dealing with them, but I would also be respectful and nice too. It would be my intention to build strong, positive, long-term relationships with external developers and contractors, as this will help Microsoft to achieve its goals and its long-term objectives. So that's another really strong answer to that Microsoft interview question. So the next thing to do is please click that link in the top right-hand corner of the video. It will take you through to my website, passmyinterview.com, where you can download my full set of 21 Microsoft interview questions and brilliant answers, including the ones we have worked through together today. I have also put some really important tips on that page to help you prepare fully for your Microsoft interview. And I've also answered some of the more common questions people ask when they are preparing for a Microsoft job interview. So make sure you check that out. Thank you very much for watching and for listening during this presentation. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Lots of you are passing your job interviews and I don't want you to miss out. Again, you can connect with me on LinkedIn if you want to. I've put my LinkedIn link in the description below the video. And finally, I would appreciate your support if you gave the video a like, because that communicates to me that you enjoy the content and I will obviously therefore create more for you. Thank you for watching and I wish you all the best for passing your Microsoft job interview. Have a brilliant day.